Okay, so here's my goal right now. I'm gonna try to get you to watch an anime in 5 minutes or less, without spoilers, without fucking up the plot, without anything like this. But I'm still gonna make it interesting, so you're gonna want to watch it. You're gonna want to check it out. So here's the deal. I'm gonna have a timer up, so the timer goes in this corner somewhere over here, and as soon as the timer starts, we're gonna go for it. So under 5 minutes, hopefully by the end of this video, you're like, damn, that was the shit. So let's do it. Timer up and game on. So I just watched Bakuman just recently, or Bakuman. I think I honestly I don't know how to pronounce it. Here's the deal. It is about two middle school kids who their goal is to be the greatest manga artist, and that is it. That is all I'm gonna say about the actual story. It sounds really boring. It doesn't sound very cliche, because honestly, this is the first anime that I've ever watched that's about just writing manga. You would think that that is like, oh, let's write a book about the best guys who write books. No, it sounds really boring, but this is honestly one of the best, most stressful. It like each like it turns a non-battle style like shonen anime into a battle style shonen, because they are battling each week to see where their ratings are going to be, where they're going to be, like if they're going to get like actually serialized. It's so intense. I was so blown away at how much like effort goes in it. Like I learned so much about like the manga industry, because I've always known that Oda and the creator of Naruto were like really big rivals, but I never understood how, because you would think that it was like two guys who have two big, like they know each other, but you don't think they would know, they know of each other but not know each other. But like whenever they're explaining like the different relationships between the manga artists in the show, you start to understand how like Oda could meet homeboy from Naruto and be like, oh, okay, yeah. It's like, well, I'm gonna be better in the ratings this week. No, I'm gonna be better. Like you can see where the rivalry grows and comes from. And not only that, you also have basically like you get to see how each step from going from being like, hey, I'm a guy that's interested in making a manga, goes from making a manga all the way to serialization, and then from serialization to having an anime, to having this, where the money comes from, what do you have to do. It's so dope. Like I learned so much about like the manga industry, because like, you know, as an American, like we don't get like the it's not the same in the United States as it is like in Japan with like Weekly Shonen Jump and stuff like that. So we have just like, you know, we get like our internet stuff, we get like anime. We don't like, I know there are people who still follow Shonen Jump online like constantly each week, but you get to see from a different perspective, you know, all the different rankings and stuff like that. And it was really fun to follow. The show is on, I like to say this, it's on Hulu. So if anybody wants to watch it, it's on Hulu. I know there's 7 dubbed episodes, but that's as far as the dub goes, as of whatever, July 2019, whatever it is today. But the subbed is phenomenal. Like this, it's such a good show. Like I literally started it and I was like, oh, I've heard good things about this. Oh, it's interesting. Like I'm pretty sure Nux Taku did a video on it, and I know Super Eye Patch Wolf did, but I was like, I don't know. And then I watched it and I was like, I could not stop. So it has literally been the best anime that I've watched in 2019. So I mean, and I've watched some like not just like throwing out some bullshit names. Like, yo, I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure through its entirety, or well, up until I haven't started part 5 yet. So I've watched like the first 4 parts of JoJo's in the same year. Bakuman way better than JoJo's, in my opinion. I know I just enraged a whole bunch of people, but it's so good, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And like the main character is so believable, and like there's some romance elements, which I usually bail out on romance shit, but like the way they did it was awesome. They did such a good job with this shit. Like, and it's not only that, it's even made by like the same illustrative designers are the ones that did Death Note. So if you love Death Note, there is a good chance you're gonna enjoy this. Like it even talks about like One Piece and Bleach, and like you get to see like the main characters opening up a manga, and there's like fucking Luffy doing fucking Gum Gum Bazooka on it and shit like that. And then there's Naruto on pages when they first walk into the shonen manga studios. You see Bleach and One Piece posters and stuff everywhere like that. It talks about Ichiro Oda. It's so good. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I think I'm getting close to my 5-minute mark. I don't have a timer set up on me right now, but guys, I really enjoyed it, and I hope y'all do too. So with that being said, I hope I made y'all get into this show. I really want some people to watch it. This needs more credit than what it gets. It's 75 episodes. It's on Hulu. Check it out. Let's do this. We're gonna do another we can eventually watch an anime in 5 episodes or fuck that all up. So watch a God fuck me. Never mind, it's embarrassing. Clean this off. Let's try again.